Hello, my name is Flo.
My name is Anya.
And we are Pushy Pushy Pushy. Welcome to Real.
So much to both of you for being here today and coming to Real for this interview. My first question, where does the name Pushy 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 comes from, and how was the band created? Why did you create the band?
They need to be answered in reverse order.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's correct.
Because we've been through quite a few different names, and also there was names before I joined, so I feel like you should start with how the band started.
The truth is, we were doing music, but like on GarageBand here and there, and then we gave birth, and this is where the proper inspiration came from, and suddenly there was interest, there were gigs, there were interviews, things started happening for us.
Yeah, but when we first met, we met in a bar, me and Anya, and Anya was already making music with Andrew, who's the lead guitarist, and George, who's the bass guitarist. And yeah, Anya said, I'm kind of in a joke band, like we have a joke band. I said, I'm a joke flautist. And so we felt it was a match made in heaven. And then we started making music, but as Anya says, it was kind of after giving birth that we started to, we felt there was nothing else that we could possibly do to kind of escape the nursery. We must become punk stars, and so the band really took a serious form in our lives.
Yeah, to save ourselves, our mental health, but also to, share with the world.
When I met you and Andrew and George, you were called Anya and the Amateurs, which is also why I resonated with it. And with the band in general, and then we were making new music together, so we were like, we have to find a new name as this incarnation of the band. And we went through, it was a journey. It was a journey. We went through a lot of different names. Can we share some of the names?
Yeah, please do so.
Yes, we were called, at some point we were called Two Pussies Deep. And while it really represented, our feminine and feministic, values, we were getting the wrong type of audience. So one live stream, there was like people, I think they came for the sexual reasons, pornographic. Sense. So we didn't want to have this type of
our emails that we were sending out were going straight into junk.
I see.
Exactly.
So we were like, we need to change this name.
So we were thinking about, like, of course, the word pussy, but also motherhood, pushing, and also per nature, we're both very pushy.
It gives us kind of license to be pushy.
Yeah.
So Pushy 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 was born.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like we played with the idea of it being pushy pushy, but like in magic, when you make incantations, you say things 3 times. So in the kind of spirit of Hermes, we are pushy pushy pushy.
Okay.
And also, as guitarist says, it sounds cute.
Cool.
Like when you say pushy pushy pushy, it's not a tongue twister. It's like, oh, well done, I've said something nice, It's like smiling. You force yourself to smile and actually you're happy.
Oh, that's really cool.
So just seeing our name written or saying it makes people happy.
What's a major red flag for both of you? If you want to, Anya, go first and then...
Red flag?
Yeah, red flag. It can be with like relationship, it can be with even motherhood.
Red flag, like,
or
is it an answer or is it between us?
As
what
in,
we don't want to talk about?
No, as in a red flag, as in if you see something that's a major like no situation, or no like in a relationship, like, oh, if somebody is too something, I don't know.
I don't know, because it's good to have like everything in life,
Yeah,
we're incorporating like the motherhood is like a washing machine of bad and good things, I don't know if there's any red flags.
I actually agree with that answer. When you ask that question, it's like in our band, I mean, there's all sorts of characters and all sorts of different types of ways of operating, from the selfless to, I think we all move from being selfless to highly ego-driven in 1 second of the day. So, I mean, I think everyone's allowed to be everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I like
We need
red
to work on
flags.
our boundaries.
Maybe the
We
next
need to
album.
work on our boundaries.
But boundaries are not red flags.
I guess that's the red flag is wave before you assert the boundary. It's the sign.
But pushing the boundary, we're about pushing the boundaries and kind of
we're
welcoming
waving
red
the
flags.
We're waving those flags.
Actually, the next album name could be Red Flag. I like it.
Maybe.
Also think about the period, the red flag. Then the white flag, but with red.
Yeah, the red flag.
Oh,
Yeah.
did we just come up with a name?
We just recorded our album, actually our debut album, and we had a working title for a long time, but it might change
To Red Flag.
to Red Flag.
That's great.
It's because we, in our performances, we like it to be interactive and visual. Imagine the audience just waving the red flags.
That would be great.
That was great.
In like the Japanese culture, they wave like those glow sticks. For you, it could be the red flags that they're
Yeah,
waving.
and you've got the kind of communist
Yeah.
regime that Anya was born into.
Yes.
It works. It's a part of our cultural history.
Exactly.
It's pushy, pushy.
And we all into reversing, things. So like we kind of usually people when they become parents, they stop their musical careers. We started it, and we promoting the feline feminine energies. Replacing angry men on coke and vodka and music industry. So we'll be welcoming the red flags.
Yeah.
Red flags actually could be a symbol of something positive.
Yeah. That is a great answer. Thank you so much.
We're reclaiming the red flag.
Yes.
So, going on that line, what do you want to convey through your music? What do you want them to take from your music and your story?
I think the best thing anyone's ever said who's been at a gig to me was, I felt free, and if you can do it, I can do it. So I think for me it's like, I think it's giving people permission to release that inner child and just go for it, and know in very little shame. Let go of the shame, release the shame, and just be your imperfect self.
Yeah, so people say they feel like children again, they feel like a child again. So we kind of midwife the audience into the freedom.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's great. And how do you think motherhood helped you in doing that? Like how did that empower you?
Makes you desperate. So you stop thinking about how you might come across. You just do things and just kind of see what sticks.
Yeah,
and before you just think maybe this, maybe that, and then if you have nappies, nursing, and so on, you just think like, okay, let's do this, and we'll see. And you care a bit less, but then you have more of a connection with the everything, universe, planets, people.
Yeah, you have less time to you just have to jump in. And you're covered in, you haven't slept, you're covered in food, and it doesn't matter. So it's in the spirit of just jumping in.
Yeah, and actually I do think that since we became mothers, we have more of a message to share, because I feel like more primal. Before I was more cerebral, and now we've got this, we're channeling, this primal knowledge, and we, give people give off connection to something.
Yeah, and I think also for me, because a lot of the messaging and culture is that when you become a mum, your creative life is over. You don't have any time for that. You have a different role in society. So actually, fighting against that motivates you, and you get more fire in the belly to actually push against any kind of denial of your creative spirit. Yeah.
Exactly. So hopefully you will be inspiration for other parents to be creative and to get out there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Share their talents.
That's great. How would you describe your music? Is it like, what genre does it fit in? Does it fit a genre, or do you have your own genre?
Yeah, we have our own genre.
How would you describe it?
Postpartum Punk.
Yeah.
That sums it up?
That's the genre.
Yeah.
The sound is like someone said, if the Who and Kate Bush had a love child. So that makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It's kind of, there's like, in terms of the vibes we bring, like, Anya is bringing a very, I guess, like, that your lyrics are amazing, the storytelling, and there's a kind of, I know you said you've got into the primal energy, but I feel a cerebral energy there. And then I kind of bring a bit more of an ethereal kind of, and then the band, like, the rest of the bandmates are incredible. So
very good description.
It's playful and hopefully also moving.
Yeah, playful, psychedelic, punk, leather pop.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you could gain a new skill or ability instantly, what would it be and why?
Just forcing people to listen to our music.
That is
Just get everyone. Maybe just China.
Yeah, so I was just literally about to say, we sync up. I was about to say, like, speaking Mandarin, so, you know.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why Mandarin?
China's the next stop for us. We know that.
Wow.
And we want to, of course, we represent the motherhood, feminine, primal, but we want to be on trend with everything that's happening. And obviously, China has got a lot to say. So we would like to collaborate with them and help them, you know, maybe change their mindset a little bit, you know?
No, we said not to bring anything colonial in, you know. We're not here to change anyone.
Maybe we can reclaim colonialism. Maybe we can do some kind of pushy chakra colonialism, where everybody has to connect their pelvis to the universe. This type of thing. So like, I know colonialism. Maybe
I'm waving a red flag.
Okay, no, skip that. No colonialism.
We're not here to change anyone's mind.
Well, we're pushy.
Yeah, so there's a fine line there. There's a fine line there, I know.
But yeah, no colonialism, no. Like just kind of gentle push.
Yeah, we're like consensual
Pushism.
Pushyism.
So we're going to push certain kind of vibrations and mindsets onto people. Slowly.
Baby push.
Yes. We just like, you know, this inconspicuous mothers with the pram, but actually we gating, you know, into people's minds. Yeah, and people will be humming their songs. Our songs before they know.
What's the best piece of advice you took from like your experience or that you think could help another musician or other musicians out there?
Ooh. You never know what's going to happen. Because like we met at a bar and we were just like, we're both like joke musicians, but somehow I had taken my joke flute seriously enough to record myself making some crazy performances, so I had some stuff to send Anya. So if you, whatever it is, just there's that fine, like you don't know where it's going to take you, so honor each step of the way.
For some reason the advice comes to mind is advice about motherhood, not advice about music, and the advice is happy mother is a happy baby. So basically, like this is a motivation for us too, for me at least. That's why music keeps me sane and I'm a good mother. I think coincidence happened to us, but I wouldn't advise anyone to have children. I mean, it's a good experience, but like there were so many happy people without children, especially women. Like the children really put you in a difficult position, and you know, us making music, like for me at least, is a bit of like coming from like point of desperation. You kind of like you're in such a difficult position. You have to do something to stay sane. So I don't want kind of people to be in the same position as I am. No.
Yeah, that's not the message of the band.
No,
the message of the band
definitely
is not have kids. The message of the band is if you're in a situation where you don't think you can do it, just have a spirit of the child and try.
Yeah.
I see. So always keeping, you know, your child mentality always.
Yes.
A bit childish sometimes.
And don't give up your childishness, inner child when you have a child.
Yeah, or let the egoic mind of the adult who says you have to be perfect or good.
Yeah, I think we would like to somehow put a new light on motherhood. On parenthood in general, and approach to having children, because I think there is lots of kind of pressure there that, you know, women certain age, like I was, you know, kind of think, oh, they should have children, or what happens if they don't, and it's just kind of like, you know, people should relax about it. Instead of having children, come and join Pushy Pushy, and we're going to do a choir and jamming session for the mothers, and be mother in that way, just give birth to music and creation.
You talk a lot about motherhood. What would you say to the daddyhood. Is that thing?
Daddyhood.
What would we say to daddies?
To daddies.
I mean, we've got enough dad buns.
Yeah.
No to dad buns. That's enough, you know.
Get out of the garage and help the mums. I know.
Yeah. They should come and listen to Pushy Pushy and help the mummies more. All the fathers should basically support the mothers.
Yeah.
Because there's never enough of that.
Equal childcare.
Even more. I think the fathers should do more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because mother needs she needs to recuperate and get back to the previous shape or like the best shape. So yeah. The mother should be treated like Cleopatra's after birth.
Yeah. So serve.
Do you have a weird talent? As in, maybe you can imitate somebody, maybe you can like move your ears, move your nostrils, or do you have like a weird language?
I don't know if everyone can do this. Can everyone do this?
Oh, I've seen that before. That's good.
That's really good. That's quite attractive. Okay, I cannot do it. I can put my leg to my forehead. That's
the boots.
Yeah, so I can show the boots, and we can communicate. We've got the talent of telepathy, which we just showed previously with the China. China thing.
That's when we're writing, especially.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are there any specific rituals or like routines that you follow when you prepare for a show, when you go to like having a creative session, for example, when you want to write music? Do you have any rituals?
I mean, before gigs now, we've got into the habit of, I lead a meditation where we have like a Pushy 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 like mascot logo.
Oh wow.
So it's a beautiful picture, and
we can send it to you.
Yeah, we'll send it to you.
Yeah,
and
please do.
We sit down, we breathe, we visualize the Pushy 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 logo or mascot bathing us in a golden light. So she's there for us.
We do a group hug.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Stretching. We do a lot of stretching.
We do voice warm-ups.
Warm-ups.
Mm-hmm.
And when we're writing, no drinking.
No drinking. Yeah. when we writing and rehearsing, which is actually quite good because you can get high on creativity, and when you kind of like more pure, then when it comes to your energy levels and kind of not have any spikes and lows, you better connect with other people, I think. Bouncing on each other's energy.
But when we write, we just get right into it and just jam and just let the music.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
We're channeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
possessed by the message from the universe.
But the routine before that is kind of changing nappies and getting them into bed.
Yeah.
Getting the kids asleep so we can write.
Breastfeeding is the routine. I mean, she's still breastfeeding. I'm doing more hide and seek because my daughter doesn't breastfeed, but she's looking for it.
What role does performing play for Pushy Pushy Pushy? Like, do you like it a lot? Do you want to do more? And do you have any experience, like life experience, where maybe someone from the audience did something incredible that like was very memorable?
I mean, we push them to do incredible things.
Yeah.
So our performances are very interactive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we enjoy it. We enjoy performing a lot.
Yeah.
And we want to give people extra when it comes to performance.
Yeah, I think we're all about live performance. Although we did just record our album, so that was a really interesting experience, completely different, really. Like in terms of getting into the detail. A live performance is more about like the energy and cohesion, and obviously you've got this one chance to do it. Whereas when you're recording, it's more about tweaking and kind of getting into the nuance of stuff. So it was I loved it as well. I loved recording.
Very nice.
But also love live because of that, like, just one chance vibe. Just one chance, that's it. You can just only do it there in the moment. It's very present. You get into a strong sense of presence. What's someone done in the audience?
I mean, we got feedback from people saying that they feel like a child and people have like this better connection. We make people massage each other. We make them kind of, travel to the mind of filthy old man and kind of we guide them through it, what they should do, think about the love affair which didn't go well, and then try to fix, reprogram the other love affair. So it's like a journey. And I think the purpose of the performance is to make people connect to to have extra connection. It's not just music, it's not just sound, We make people resonate with something else and each other.
The collective space. So we're in a dialogue with the audience the whole way through.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dialogue. This is it, dialogue.
Communication. Okay. And they've got their biodegradable bags that they wave.
Biodegradable. Yes.
We are an ecological band.
Eco band. So we make them sometimes do a dance routine with us.
Yeah. Super fans know exactly.
Breathe in, breathe out. Like sometimes when we see they tense, we make them do some exercise. Yeah. So you just come out. It's not just listen to music; it's a whole experience. Yeah. I think I saw some people picking orgasming in the audience. I'm not sure, but they look like it.
They look like it.
It's
hard to say, but that's what we thought.
Pretty certain.
What historical figure would you be interested in seeing in OnlyFans of?
Which historical figure?
It can be or a singer or someone that kind of was in the past.
I feel like, because you can communicate with them, can't you? You can you can get into dialogue with them. Can you on OnlyFans?
Yeah, you can. Well, you mostly see things and kind of
just watch them in their own private life.
Exactly. Yeah. What would you be interested in?
Prince would be bound to be entertaining. I think he was a real sex pest. I think he was running around after Sinead O'Connor and all sorts of people, which maybe wouldn't, you could wave red flags.
Yeah.
Little red flag emojis.
Yes. So somebody has to be dead.
Well, yeah, I think so.
A historical figure.
Yeah, Cleopatra maybe.
Yeah, good answer.
Cleopatra.
She was a mother of 4 and she was, I think she was creative with her life. It would be good to see what kind of baths she was really taking. It was what they were doing in ancient Egypt. We're going to have OnlyFans as well.
Yeah, we thought when we were pregnant we could do kind of pregnant dominatrix OnlyFans page.
Yeah.
But at that time just went by like this.
So, but we're going to do some mother dominatrix special service for some people.
What are your goals now as a band, and where do you see kind of your band and PUShY PUShY going on forward? Besides China, I guess, or give me China if you have any goals.
Yeah, just revolutionize music industry, I guess.
Indeed. Well, we've got our album coming out this summer, and we're hoping that takes us straight to the Acropolis, which is our desired location.
I see.
Pyramid stage on the way.
Yeah, that's a stop on the way to the Acropolis, of course. And lots more writing. Many
so much inspiration,
songs to come. Yeah,
and we want to kind of continue building our community. So already we have got this kind of great group of people coming to our gigs, and they are very creative, and there's lots of great energy. People really get better ideas, they fall in love. It's intergalactic, so we want to build our community really spread, like locus.
A lot of tour buses as well.
Tour buses.
Of course.
I mean, we've got so many people who want to go on a tour with us, so our entourage is growing. I think when we go on tour, it's 4 tour buses.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Because we've got people helping out with different things, people doing our caricatures, helping us with makeup, choreography.
Outfits.
We've got our spiritual alignment manager who goes with us everywhere.
The documentary filmmakers who follow us around. 2
documentary filmmakers. We've got a mascot, we want to grow the community and organize more for community. We're going to organize the mother jams, as we mentioned before.
Yeah, so
that's experiences.
It's not just for mothers, it's for anyone who wants to come and mother themselves into their...
Yeah, mother themselves.
Less.
And we midwife them.
Yeah, mother yourself into your more liberated, pushy life.
Yes. Yes.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
A lot of plans.
Yeah. And we're going to play festivals and street parties this summer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. and make more great outfits.
Outfits.
Do you make your own outfits?
Yes, we work with this designer. She's called Hello Mundo Upcycle, and she's actually our outfits are also ecological, so they're made from the old outfits.
Ah, that's cool.
But I often wear outfits that are made from material that has my placenta printed on it. Well, a photograph of my placenta.
I was like, oh.
Also, my eczema. I wear that. I take photos, like macro lens photos of my eczema, and blow it up. And anyway, so we've got like different materials that we work with, but essentially it's about kind of taking what's inside out, kind of, you know, revealing what's normally hidden.
That's great. That's a great answer. And I can't wait to see what has to come for you.
Thank you.
Pushy, pushy, pushy.
Thanks for having us. I'm Flo.
I'm Anya.
And we're Pushy Pushy Pushy.
And we're representing also 3 other members of the band, which is John, Andrew, and George.
We miss you guys.
The Sound Candies.
Sound Candies.
With the Pushy Mothers.
I'm waving, maybe drowning, in my vision of a sun-soaked haven. My heart is ripped in two-headed snakes with forks down my flesh.
You are a filthy, lonely puppy. You drink water from boiled rice. You are pathetic, but you're lucky. Under my fingernails, in my fishnet binocular, I can scan your weak membranes. You my attaché obscural, master loser of the game. 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 Master loser of the game.
That's me! Lazy dominatrix, that's me! Lazy dominatrix, that's me! Lazy dominatrix, that's me! That's me! That's me! That's me! That's me!
To the core. Yeah, one more verse. Sorry. Yeah.
I missed out some bits, but Denton soft peach, hair down your back, over your shoulders, knots pulled high. Tearing a place I know so well, a place where I linger.
You are filthy, lonely puppy. You drink water from boiled rice. You are pathetic, but you're lucky. Under my fingernails, in my fishnet binocular, I can scan your weak membranes. You my attaché obscural, master loser of the game. 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 Master loser of the game.
That's me! Lazy dominatrix, that's me! Lazy dominatrix, that's me! Lazy dominatrix, that's me! That's me! That's me! That's me! That's me!
Rotten to the core, rotten to the core. I'm telling you the truth and you still ask for more.
Rotten to the core, rotten to the core, I'm telling you the truth and you still ask for more. Rotten to the core, rotten to the core, I'm telling you the truth and you still ask for more. Rotten to the core, rotten to the core, I'm telling you the truth and you still ask for more.
Hi, this was Pushy Pushy Pushy.
Thank you for watching
And we see